You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio. Let's go!
Bootleggers kicked URL's ass.
Yeah.
They killed us. You know, and
it sounds like it's at a high level now, because I mean, we talked about it before, once or twice or whatever, but I feel the energy from it, like this shit's got way out of control.
They kicked our ass on this last event. I mean, there were some different variables that enabled that to happen. We were in transition with our MCN, which is the company online that handles our stuff. So in that transition, it just so happened to go down during that time. So we didn't really have the heightened security that we needed.
Got you.
So people were able to still get it. And then the takedown process was just way slower. But, I hate to even give these animals props, you know what I'm saying? Because these guys are such sissies that do this. Like, I don't know. I just come from an era where people bootleg or steal something is for a reason. Like, I would have not saying that I would have been for it, but I could respect it more like if you were making money off of it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But if you're just throwing it up, look at my page. Follow me. I'm going to drop something. Like, these little sissies are here. It was funny and I was tight. They got me. You know what I'm saying? But there's always a silver lining at the end of the rainbow. And in this particular instance, we got bootlegged so much. YouTube is a big algorithm. They monitor everything, and they know what's going on and what's happening. And we got bootlegged so much. Somebody hits us up from YouTube, it's like, "Oh, you're getting bootlegged so much." Our company was telling them what was going on, and we ended up getting a call and having a meeting with somebody from YouTube about possibly doing a bigger project through some of the YouTube streaming platforms that they have. So while it was a gift and we lost on the VOD, now we're getting into a situation where we could possibly have, a big thing that we're going to do directly with YouTube, which is dope. And then what it also did was it enabled us to have a conversation about heightened security, and because we're on their radar on a different level, because everybody knows talking to YouTube's like talking to robots. You know what I'm saying? But now that we've kind of reached a whole different level with YouTube and our relationship with them, they're going to provide heightened security. So everybody that thinks that you're going to bootleg this next event, it will be consequences. So
say thank you to the bootleggers.
Yeah, so can't say thank you to you sissies, but you helped me out a little bit. But it's all good. You take some, you got to have a good energy about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't get on and cry about it and whine. I just got to move with what happens and accept what it is. Because even when we got bootlegged, I just accepted. I was like, we in a transition stage. We don't have the security. It is what it is. It got bootlegged. But, it ended up being a gift and a curse at the same time. But, but now we do have some heightened security from YouTube. They are really helping us out for our next event, because while we're putting this whole situation together, should it come into fruition totally, but it is a conversation right now that we are having.
Dope.
They said, don't worry, we'll help you guys, we'll get you right, we'll make sure that your next event, this won't happen while we're, discussing this. So we're gonna have that heightened level of security. So to the people that did purchase it, feel good about it. You know what I'm saying? If you bought a jacket and you loved the jacket and you rocked it and you got props for rocking your jacket and you felt good about it, don't feel bad because some idiot broke a window with a brick and stole your jacket and threw it on and stole it and walked around the street with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, support the things that you like, support the things that you believe in, because that's how we're able to do more shows and keep things going. You know what I mean? So I understand, the bootleg pops up, you're going to watch it. I get it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to, what I mean?
Did you watch any of the bootlegs?
Then I looked at him, I'm like, these shits is ice. These shits was fire.
Crispy, right?
This shit is crispy. You know what I'm saying? My only thing that I was a little disappointed in, man, like, I saw some people, you know what I'm saying, a couple of some guys online just encouraging people in the future. I wouldn't buy it. I would just do this. And I just thought it was crazy, because we're the people providing the talent. We're the people providing the entertainment, right?
Right.
So why don't you yell at the people who are stealing it? You know what I'm saying? Instead of attacking a company who's the victim of the situation, attack the people who are actually going out of their way to try to steal something. Steal something and make it more difficult for you guys to be able to see these super matches like Goods and Cassidy and Loaded Lux and A-Verb. You know, we take the money and we put it back into what we're doing and make things bigger. You know what I mean?
But people don't understand that. It's like you mess up the money of the people that you're supporting by supporting those other guys. Right. Now you're gonna start losing something. Yeah, people don't get that though.
Yeah, they don't get it. They just look at it like, oh, you know what I mean? It's what it is. So it's like, you know, you get a lot of these sissies and they telling dudes, oh, don't buy it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't tell somebody not to buy someone else's product, especially if the product is good. Like, the battles were fire, they were hot. You know what I'm saying? Of course, the bootlegs are out, so people are gonna watch them. So I'm not faulting the people for that. But I just thought it was crazy that, you know, the people or the so-called media or these people who are doing these things, they're encouraging people not to purchase something that's good. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, if you love the culture, you gotta support it. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, it's cool. You know, we took a hit to move. We took one hit back to move 2 steps forward. So I'm just happy that it worked out in the long run.
That's good.
And, you know, Volume 4, make sure y'all get it. It's gonna be crazy.
15 minutes of fame. You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio. Let's go!